Hey everyone, this is Josh from JDA Films Productions and welcome to my film review of The Shining, which was directed by Stanley Kubrick and is based on the book by Stephen King, who is my absolute favourite author. He is my hero, which you can probably tell by looking behind me. The story is about a struggling writer, former alcoholic called Jack Torrance, who takes the job as a winter caretaker in the elegant, isolated Overlook Hotel in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. He brings his wife Wendy and his son Danny along with him. Danny possesses a particular psychic gift which he nicknames Shining, where he can see into the past and into the future. Before taking the job, Jack learns that the previous caretaker, Delbert Grady, went completely insane and killed his family and then killed himself. This doesn't discourage Jack from taking the job. As the family stay in the hotel throughout the harsh winter months, Danny can feel and see the forces that dwell within the hotel, and those very forces start to persuade Jack to kill his family. There have been several references and parodies to this film. For example, The Simpsons did a Halloween special paying homage to The Shining, which was my favourite homage ever. It's really, really funny. This is because it's considered a cult classic, and I really, really think it deserves that title. It is an absolute masterpiece of film. I could not recommend it enough, and it's been my favourite for years. And the book has also been my favourite. Despite having its status of being a cult classic, when the film was released in 1980, a lot of fans of the book absolutely hated the film, including King himself. This was because Kubrick added his own style, which was completely different from its source material. Unlike the book, Kubrick made this adaptation into a complete psychological nightmare, where it made audiences question on what they're seeing was real or isn't real. But he does keep to the simplistics of the story, despite its differences. For me personally, I thought those differences worked like a treat. I absolutely love how it kept me focused throughout the whole entire film. And it is actually downright terrifying at times, especially the performance from Jack Nicholson, who plays Jack Torrance. His performance was second to none. He puts his heart and soul into it. Don't get me wrong, I really do like the other cast members as well, especially Danny and Halloran. They were fantastic. But the only difference I don't like is what Stanley Kubrick did to Wendy's character. Wendy is very, 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 very tough in the book, whereas in the film he made her very, very insipid. What I also love about this film is its cinematography. Every single shot looks stunning, and that is due to Kubrick having an amazing eye and knowledge in cinema. Throughout the film he uses a lot of amazing smooth tracking shots with a Steadicam and uses a lot of wide angle shots as well, which makes the film even more daunting and encompassing to look at because it adds so much scale to the hotel, making it look larger than life. So, despite some negative points that I've mentioned before, they don't ruin it for me. This has been my favourite film since I was 14 years old, and I've watched it so many times and I never get bored of it. I could not recommend it enough yet again. It is absolutely incredible. And I also fully recommend reading the book as well, because the book is an absolute masterpiece in writing. It has been my favourite book since I was 13 years old. So there's my review of the film of The Shining. I hope you enjoyed it, and take care, and I'll see you soon.